was bold and courageous. If you love how bold not welcomed here, watch this. Jesus was not welcomed here. Watch. Jesus was not welcomed here. Jesus was not welcomed here. Watch this.
She wants to call this bold and courageous. This was neither bold nor courageous. What would be bold and courageous is for her to actually have a true depiction of the innocent man that was crucified, nailed on the cross, and hung on a tree. That is being called Jesus, and that's not his name. You want to be bold and courageous? Why don't you guys start being bold and courageous by calling him by his correct Hebrew name? How about we start being bold and courageous about that? And then let's up the ante. Why don't we? Just up the ante. How about then being bold and courageous, calling him by his Hebrew name, not the Hebrew paleo or the Hebrew with the alphabets and the Hebrew with vowels, and like the Hebrew name. And let's be more bold and courageous to now deep dive into what he looked like. And then crank up the bold and the courageousness to actually speak on it. This is just a perpetuation to reinforce an imagery that you all want us to worship and idolize. You have created an idol, and you've had an entire segment of people as you globalize and you evangelize and you use your sword to have people conform over into it. Why don't we be bold and courageous in really speaking on that truth? I am waiting for the bold and the courageous to unapologetically say, we really want the truth. Not these historians that are being backed by political ideologies that are coming up quickly into the rank to reinforce the idolization and the imagery of your Jesus. We're not talking about those scholars that are coming up quickly through the ranks to dumb down what people are being aware of. Up until now, I would like to go on her page and see if she posted what Vladimir Putin revealed in regards to what the true depiction and imagery of Yahushua, the prophets, the apostles, the disciples, what they really looked like, what Mary really looked like. I would love to go on. I guarantee you, if I go on her page, you would not see that. See, now that would be bold and courageous, my dear. This ain't it. This is just an attempt to try to reinforce a narrative and an ideology, a belief in what you want the masses to go back to in thinking and believing in. So the bold and courageous isn't these scholars trying to reinforce an ideology and a depiction of what they want their God to look like and require us to worship their God in his image and your truth. Your truth has been boldly and courageously uncovered to be a lie. So we're not worshiping your idols anymore, your narratives, and you seeing this as being bold. This is being desperate. This is being desperate. You can tell there is a demographic who are so desperate to reinforce the narratives. They're going out by any means necessary to reinforce this narrative. So miss me with this, my dear. This is not bold nor courageous.